As we get ready for spring, you need to look your best. And when you have, of course, not one, but a few people ask, how long is that beard going to be around? You have to head over to ACEOFFADES and take care of it. So let's head out live to ACEOFFADES and talk with the owner, Kevin Daly, about how traditional barbershops are making a comeback. And of course, Brad shaving his beard. So Kevin, how you doing this morning?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Brad?
I'm doing good. You know what? We've been talking about this. I've been coming to you now for about probably about a couple of months now. And I think it's because traditional barbershops are coming back, and that's something that you've been wanting to do here in the Valley. And how long has ACEOFFADES been around?
Since 2015.
Yeah, and then
2015, 7 years.
Right, and you saw little changes. You know, you started to see these. I'll say these corporation barber places popping up, kind of that take appointments and do things. And you guys were kind of like battling with them, and you guys started to see a little drift off. But then you started to see people come back, and that's when you started to say, you know what, you really want to make the barbers here have a little responsibility of their own. So you've been working with them and everything. But let's talk. Why do people love the traditional barbershops?
Well, it's just that a lot of people, my age group, of course, they grew up in a barbershop environment where your grandpa or your dad would take you to an old guy in the neighborhood and you'd hear him gossip. And, at the end of the day, you might hear some stuff you didn't want to hear or you weren't supposed to hear as a kid or whatever. But you grow up and you learn to appreciate those conversations and that environment, the hot towel shave, things of that nature. And, it's coming back. I think pre-COVID, people were like, whatever, but after you had a chance to look like a grizzly bear, you come back and you appreciate your barbers. And so that's what we're doing at ACEOFFADES. We're making sure you appreciate us by giving you good quality and good service.
Yeah, and of course, as we see the team that you have, there's amazing. And people have to remember that each one of these barbers who are there are individually contracted in a way, but you guys are also like a family in there that's really great. And you're kind of like working with them because you eventually do want to see ACEOFFADES become a franchise, but with the barbers that are there, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. What better reward than to be a part of something that you helped build?
So, and let's talk about, of course, oh, there goes me getting shaved. Okay, who shaved me? It was Anthony, right?
That was my guy, Anthony. He's one of my veteran barbers. Been here for a while. He's young, but he's a veteran.
Yeah, so he's in from LA, and so this is the whole thing. I was so glad he had steady hands. But guys out there are probably looking to get the shave going. And so what's some things that you guys do a little different than, of course, other places when it comes to shaving?
Well, we're going to put we're going to keep it traditional. We're going to give you, whatever you'd like. Some people do the razor, some people can't. But those who accept the razor, we're going to give them the hot lather, hot towel, a little fragrance, something to make you feel good, little tingly stuff to make you feel good when you leave, and, just all-around good feeling.
Yeah, I do. And of course, he took some time with me. It takes a little time to get shaved, which is really fun, and see some other guys getting some things done there. Okay, let's look around the barbershop. I know we've been showing some B-roll, but let's talk about the pictures. Okay. Because the pictures you have on the wall here are all tribute to different barbers, different movies that have barbers and stuff. Muhammad Ali, all these different pictures. Why this decor and not like some other kind of decor, which I've seen like just, television and stuff like that?
I seen a void. I didn't see any barbershops doing the old school, paying tribute to the older barbers, the barbers that have been in the game, back when the barbers were a little older, maybe not as hip as us now. So I just decided I would make that my theme. Yeah. Both of my shops, I have a lot of old school pictures, rare pictures, people getting haircuts. And I thought that would go in good with the name ACEOFFADES.
So it is. Let's talk about how you are a black-owned business, but of course you have a very diverse clientele, diverse team there, and that's something that you really want to highlight. That when you do step into some black-owned barbershops, it is a very diverse, and that's what you like because the community comes together.
Yes, definitely. Arizona, it's a melting pot. First of all, and then when you get here, there is a lot of the culture, different cultures. So to bring everybody together, we have Native American, Black, White, Mexican, you name it. It provides a great atmosphere because you can get a lot more people and people can feel comfortable. you know. And at the end of the day, the haircuts is what's important here. But you know, it's great to provide a good atmosphere for people.
Yeah, and with the atmosphere, and we're about to wrap it up, and this is very interesting that you guys do take appointments kind of, but a lot of walk-ins, because I like coming in there like on a Saturday, even though it's busy, I get to sit there for my time, which is kind of interesting. Why is that people are going back to actually, ooh, wow, look at that shave come off there. People are going back to kind of like, of course, sitting and wanting to just hang out for a while, not get an appointment and be out the door.
Well, I think it's the environment here. We try to keep the music hip, a little bit for everybody. We keep sports on TV. We also keep, you know, we might put HD, the Home and Garden Network, or whatever, whoever's here, what kind of vibe we have. We try to cater to everyone, but at the same time, just provide a good service and good quality haircuts.
I like it. All right, let's remind people what a fade is, because a lot of people are trying to like, what is a fade? And I got a nice fade cut right there. That's nice. That looks good. But tell people what a fade is.
Okay. Okay, a fade is, it's going to be bald or low on the sides, and it's going to gradually go up and get thicker and longer at the top. You have a low fade, you have a ball fade, a skin fade, you might have a drop fade. That'll be like really low, you know, depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah, and there it is. And of course, all fades matter. That's the whole thing right there.
All fades matter. Oh yeah, that's for you. I got that for you.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, and on the back it has a custom shirt, custom.
There,
Ace of Fades, Executive
like
Barbershop there.
All right, tell them where you're located, the two locations, Kevin.
I have 3201 North 16th Street. That is on 16th Street, just south of Osborne. And I have another location on 9th Street in Indian School. That's near 7th Street, but you know, just a street down.
Perfect. Kevin, thank you, man.
Thanks.
Thank you, of course, your team taking good care of me. I look
Thank
good,
you,
I
Brad.
look younger. And it's all because of
Yes, sir.
Ace of Fades. Look at me, I look nice now. Look at, All right, with that said.
Yeah, you're fresh.
I'm fresh now. All right, come on back. We got more of the mix for you after this.